20 million tons of water vanished in less than an hour. The 1889 Johnstown Flood remains America's deadliest inland natural disaster, a tragic consequence of human engineering and nature's fury. High in the Allegheny Mountains, a private fishing club owns the South Fork Dam, originally built in 1852 for the state's mainline canal system. This massive earthwork structure stood 72 feet high and stretched 931 feet long, creating Conemaugh Lake, a vast expanse 2 miles long and 1 mile wide, sometimes 60 feet deep. The lake held an estimated 20 million tons of water, a staggering volume. Years of neglect, however, slowly weakened the colossal dam. Modifications by the club, including lowering its spillway by several feet, severely compromised its integrity. A catastrophic amount of rainfall, a 10-inch downpour in 24 hours on May 31, 1889, pushed the aged structure beyond its breaking point. At 3:10 in the afternoon, the dam finally gave way, unleashing its deadly charm. A roaring wall of water, reaching heights of 35 to 40 feet, surged down the Little Conemaugh River Valley at 40 miles per hour. This immense torrent swept away everything in its path. Within minutes, entire towns were obliterated. Johnstown itself was struck with unparalleled ferocity. 1,600 homes were utterly destroyed. Buildings, factories, and bridges crumbled. Debris, including houses, trees, and railway cars, accumulated against the stone arches of the Pennsylvania Railroad Bridge, creating a horrific inferno. Fires ignited from ruptured oil tanks and gas lines, adding a terrifying dimension to the devastation, burning many trapped survivors. The death toll was horrific, reaching 2,209 souls, including 99 entire families and 396 children under the age of 10. Some bodies were never recovered or identified. The disaster prompted the first major relief effort by the American Red Cross, led by Clara Barton, who arrived with 50 medical personnel and supplies. $17 million in property damage, a staggering sum for that era, was incurred. The community faced immense challenges rebuilding their lives and their city from the ashes. Despite the overwhelming destruction, the people of Johnstown demonstrated incredible resilience. They cleared the rubble and slowly began to reconstruct their homes, their businesses, and their infrastructure. The flood served as a stark reminder of humanity's vulnerability to engineered failures, especially when proper maintenance and oversight are neglected. It became a powerful lesson in engineering ethics and disaster preparedness, influencing future dam safety regulations across the nation. Thousands of lives were lost, but a spirit of perseverance ultimately prevailed. A 35-foot wall of water roared down the valley with unstoppable force. The Johnstown Flood of 1889 unleashed pure devastation that day, a catastrophe born from human engineering and raging nature's fury, after the South Fork Dam finally gave way at 3:10 in the afternoon on May 31st. This immense torrent of 20 million tons of water, a staggering volume previously contained in Conemaugh Lake, moved at 40 miles per hour, wiping out absolutely everything in its path. Imagine entire towns simply disappearing in minutes. The sheer scale of obliteration, truly unbelievable. Johnstown itself faced unparalleled ferocity, with 1,600 homes utterly destroyed in an instant. Buildings, factories, and bridges all crumbled as if made of paper. Debris, including houses, trees, and even railway cars, piled up against the stone arches of the Pennsylvania Railroad Bridge, creating a horrific inferno. Fires ignited from ruptured oil tanks and gas lines, adding a terrifying dimension, burning many trapped survivors in a swirling maelstrom. The death toll was truly horrific, reaching 2,209 souls, a devastating count that shocked the entire nation. This number included 99 entire families completely wiped out, and 396 children under the age of 10. A heartbreaking statistic that resonates to this day. Some bodies were never even found or identified, leaving families forever searching for closure. This disaster prompted America's first major relief effort by the American Red Cross, led by the iconic Clara Barton. She arrived quickly with 50 medical personnel and essential supplies, providing a glimmer of hope to the shattered community. The financial impact was staggering too, with $17 million in property damage, a colossal sum for that era, representing widespread economic ruin. The challenges for rebuilding were immense. People faced the daunting task of piecing their lives back together and reconstructing their city from the ashes. Yet despite the overwhelming destruction, the people of Johnstown showed incredible resilience. They worked tirelessly to clear the rubble, a monumental undertaking, slowly beginning to reconstruct their homes, their businesses, and their vital infrastructure. This flood served as a stark reminder of humanity's vulnerability, especially to engineered failures when proper maintenance and oversight are neglected. The South Fork Dam, originally built in 1852, stood 72 feet high and stretched 931 feet long, holding back a lake 2 miles long and 1 mile wide, sometimes 60 feet deep. Years of neglect and modifications severely compromised its integrity. A 10-inch downpour in 24 hours was the final push beyond its breaking point, influencing future dam safety regulations across the nation. Thousands of lives were lost, but a spirit of perseverance ultimately prevailed, demonstrating true human grit in the face of unimaginable loss. A city simply vanished in moments, leaving behind a horror unseen. The Johnstown Flood left an unimaginable scar on Pennsylvania's landscape, a devastation that demanded an extraordinary response. The immediate aftermath was a gruesome tableau of mangled debris and widespread death. Identifying the 2,209 victims became a grim and lengthy task, taking months of dedicated effort. Makeshift morgues were established, where families desperately searched for loved ones among the thousands of unidentified remains. Over 1,800 bodies were eventually identified, but 337 were never claimed or named. A heart-wrenching mystery that persists even now. The 99 complete families annihilated by the raging waters highlighted the utter randomness of the tragedy. National sympathy poured in with a staggering $3 million in donations collected from across the country to aid the shattered community. A phenomenal sum for that time period. The American Red Cross, led by the indomitable Clara Barton, established 2 relief centers and a hospital, providing crucial medical care and shelter to thousands of displaced residents. Her 50 nurses and physicians worked tirelessly for 5 months, administering aid and organizing supplies, a testament to their unwavering commitment to those in desperate need. The sheer volume of wreckage was mind-boggling, estimated at 20 million tons of splintered wood, twisted metal, and personal belongings that had to be painstakingly removed. Clearing the main channel alone took 8 months of relentless labor, involving hundreds of men and teams of horses, a truly monumental effort of immense physical strain. Reconstruction began almost immediately, a monumental undertaking that saw thousands of workers laboring 7 days a week to clear rubble and rebuild homes. Within 1 year, over 1,100 new homes were constructed, a remarkable feat demonstrating incredible collective will. Businesses slowly reopened, and new factories were built, symbolizing a rebirth from the ashes. The community banded together, sharing resources and emotional support, a crucial element in their recovery journey. The Johnstown residents showed astounding courage and resilience, refusing to be defined by the disaster. They learned bitter lessons about dam engineering and the vital importance of proper maintenance, leading to stricter safety standards for dams nationwide, preventing similar catastrophes. This collective trauma forged a stronger community spirit, one that endured through decades of rebuilding and remembrance. Truly remarkable. Their story became a powerful symbol of human perseverance against overwhelming odds, reminding everyone of the fragility of life, but also the strength found in unity. The sheer scale of destruction was matched only by the unwavering resolve to rebuild their lives and their beloved city for future generations, ensuring the lessons learned and strength found